All right, to train your elbow extension high and in front, you can do an overhead triceps extension. So I'm holding one dumbbell. You can do this with a medicine ball as well. You're there, you're in that plugged in serratus position. You're in kind of a stable position, and then you can extend up overhead. And you want your elbows to be towards each other, right? Out kind of right in front of your forehead, so you don't want to be pulled way back here. You want to keep the shoulder blades on the sides of the ribs, right? So they're loaded and ready to go. Now the Skull Crusher version of that is down on the floor or on a bench. That's the one that I have on the handout. So now your back is stable. You can do a little heavier weight. So usually with Skull Crushers, we're coming down towards the skull, but for volleyball purposes, we want to be in that overhead position. This is a pull over exercise, so you kind of start in the pull over, and then if you're on a bench, the weight can actually go past this position, right? So it can hang a little bit lower. When you're on the floor, it's gonna run into the floor. But because your back is stable, you can find your serratus, right? So you can try reaching your elbows towards the ceiling. So your shoulder blades come onto the sides of the ribs, and you'll feel there's a whole bunch of work now, right? It's not just the back of your arms, the triceps right here that are working, but you're also trying to maintain that forward position. In the prep, I had to do this with the volleyball underneath you and a volleyball between your hands. You can also do that with a medicine ball or a dumbbell. And now, as I was saying a second ago, you can get a little bit further here, right? And then, your neck will get a little bit tired, so you can take a little break now and then, but you keep a little bit of a chin tuck, and you can always come up and get a little bit of core. So you're going back into your shoulder or back extension, right? Plugging in the whole time, and then get your follow through, right? And that is to strengthen the back of the arms. Then, to make it a power exercise, you can do medicine ball slam downs or medicine ball overhead throws. And we did this in the clinic where we did it from a halo. So we got to touch on the halo a little bit, and then you followed through there. But with a slam down, right, you'll bring it up over your head. You want a medicine ball that won't bounce. So one of the ones like this that's filled with sand, and then you just follow through. So the nice thing is you get the extension and you get the follow through on that exercise. And it should feel kind of good. You can also drill your exhale. So exhale and follow through. When you are getting to your arm ready position, you'll have just inhaled, probably without even thinking about it. You start the execution, and you'll find that you exhale and get a little bit more power naturally, again, probably without even thinking about it. That's just the way our body works. But you can guide that along by exhaling on purpose in your training on any of the arm execution, sort of last steps to get that final bit of power.